Former NBA player Jason Collins undergoing treatment for brain tumor. Jason Collins, the NBA's first openly gay player who now serves as an ambassador for the league, is undergoing treatment for brain tumor, his family said Thursday. Collins announced he was gay in 2013, becoming the first publicly gay athlete to play in any of the four main North American sports leagues. He retired in 2014 after a 13-year career that included stops with the New Jersey Nets, Memphis, Minnesota, Atlanta, Boston, Washington, and back to the Nets after they moved to Brooklyn. His family sent a statement to the NBA on Thursday. Jason and his family welcome your support and prayers and kindly ask for privacy as they dedicate their attention to Jason's health and well-being, the statement said. Collins averaged 3.6 points and 3.7 rebounds in his career. In his best season, he averaged 6.4 points and 6.1 rebounds for the then New Jersey Nets in 2004 to 2005. They say that the quiet moments speak the loudest. For Jason Collins, that silence is now filled with the hum of MRI machines, hushed conversations among doctors, and the ever-present pulse of possibility. A presence once defined by slam dunks, defensive stands, locker room jokes, and the roar of the crowd now finds resonance in something altogether quieter, and yet, somehow, even more profound. Jason Collins, the 7-foot center who made history not just for his height, but for his voice, is now undergoing treatment for a brain tumor. He has asked for something surprisingly ordinary in the extraordinary: prayers, privacy, and space. Jason and his family welcome your support and prayers and kindly ask for privacy as they dedicate their attention to Jason's health and well-being. Identity, legacy, and vulnerability. Jason's story is already etched in sports history. A 13-season NBA veteran, a man who played for teams like the New Jersey Nets, Atlanta Hawks, Washington Wizards, Brooklyn Nets, and more. But more than his stats, like averaging around 3.6 points and 3.7 rebounds per game, or peaking in certain seasons with stronger numbers, it is his identity, his courage, that many remember. In 2013, he became the first active male athlete in one of the four major U.S. pro sports leagues to come out as gay. He wore the number 98 in honor of Matthew Shepard, a symbol of solidarity and remembrance. He didn't just play basketball, he carried meaning. He made visible what many tried to make invisible, that being different isn't just okay, it can be powerful. Now, faced with something no one planned for, no one trains for, a brain tumor, Jason Collins' legacy meets raw vulnerability, the anatomy of hope. What happens when someone who has made strength, resilience, and bold honesty the cornerstones of their identity confronts a disease that can't be defended with blocks, rebounds, or hustle? What does hope look like in the hospital corridors, under bright surgical lights, far from the hardwood? Hope is institutional kindness, the NBA, former teams, Stanford, and countless fans offering support, recognizing that athletic heroes are human beings first. Personal fortitude, asking for privacy, is in itself a decision of strength. It is choosing dignity over spectacle. It is preserving space for healing without turning disease into entertainment. Community solidarity, the thousands who will pray, donate, write messages. Those who cheer in arenas and in living rooms, hoping their words furnish some small comfort. A momentary pause, a lifelong echo. If life were a game, this is a timeout called at the most unexpected moment. But even timeouts are part of the game. They allow players to rest, reflect, retune, and return. This does not guarantee a victory in the usual sense. The opponent is not an opposing team. It is a tumor. It is unknown. It is fear. Yet even in this, the fundamentals matter. Treatment, care, medicine, faith, love. Jason Collins will not be just a former NBA player. He is a symbol that who we are, our truth, our identity, our courage, does not vanish in illness. That being open, being real, being vulnerable does not weaken but deepens. The number 98 is still there, visible in memory and in meaning. The legacy of being first is complicated now by being vulnerable, but perhaps that makes the legacy true. Imaging tomorrow. What might the days ahead hold for Jason? Let the imagination stretch, not into fantasy, but into possible hope. Treatment brings him moments of pain and fatigue, but also small victories. An imaging scan showing shrinkage, a bruised but healing mind, a visit with friends, the laughter returning. He leans on his support system, his husband Brunson Green, his family, his twin brother Jaren, former teammates, mentors, coaches. The public pauses, not commentary, not sensationalism, but a collective breath, a shared love via social media posts, perhaps a tribute game, a campaign that raises awareness about brain health or mental health in sports. Jason, as before, using his platform, not because he must, but because identifying and speaking has always been part of who he is. Reflection, what Jason's story teaches us. In cycling through hope, struggle, identity, illness, and resilience, several lessons emerge. Courage is never singular. Coming out as gay was already an act of bravery. Facing a life-threatening health challenge adds another dimension. But his past courage becomes a reservoir for this moment. Public figures are people. When we idolize strength, we sometimes forget that strength includes breaking, asking for help, and seeking mercy, not always delivering triumphs. Identity persists under all circumstances. Jason's identity is a gay man, an athlete, a brother, a husband. These do not vanish in illness. They shape how he meets this challenge, how he conceives of healing. Community matters. Prayers, kindness, privacy, empathy. They are small but they aggregate. They form scaffolding. They remind everyone, patients, families, bystanders, that no one walks this path alone. Hope is active. It is not denial. It is not magic. It is commitment to treatment, to healing, to moments of grace, large or small. In closing, Jason Collins' announcement, "I have a brain tumor. I am undergoing treatment," is not just news. It is a flashpoint between what was, what is, and what might be. In that space, every word of support, every respectful silence, every prayer, every moment of empathy matters. Because someone who stood for visibility, for truth, for being first in one arena, now invites us to stand with him in another. May he feel your strength. May he know your love. May hope be the echo that endures. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.